Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm back with a few more stories of finding good things that I found this week or heard about. I just have 3 stories and they're just really cool to see how God uses people in other people's lives for good. Okay, so last week I made that video about making nisu, and I mentioned in it how I usually make it when I go on a beach trip with my family about this time every year, and it's just something fun that we look forward to every year. And I was not able to make it this year because we were not doing the trip. But anyway, yesterday my mom sent me a picture of a loaf of nisu, a really sweet friend of ours who goes to our church and knows our family really well. We've been friends for many years. She heard about my nisu making and not being able to make it this year, and so she decided to give it a try and took it to my family to bless them and love on them. That was Anna's head. That was just so encouraging when I heard about that. I was like, wow, that is just so much love to try something new, and I don't know, it's hard to put into words just like exactly what it meant to me, but it was just really cool to see her, I guess, kind of stepping up and doing what I couldn't do for my family. And so it just was so meaningful to all of us. I'm very thankful for it. Okay, so my next story is just kind of, you know how sometimes I think we can get a little irritated or whatever by like long lines or whatever, but last night it took me a little bit, but I saw a long line in a grocery store as a blessing. I probably had to wait maybe 20 minutes in the grocery store line, which, whatever, I mean, I was by myself, so it wasn't too hard, you know, but the entire way through there was 2 guys standing behind me, and one, he was probably in his mid-20s or so, and he struck up a conversation with this other guy who was next to him, and they were just kind of chatting, getting to know each other a little bit, and, you know, being friendly and stuff. But as the conversation progressed, it turned out he was a youth leader at one of the churches here, and throughout the conversation he shared about his church and shared how they were doing church now, that they can't actually have church, so they have church online. And so he was telling the guy where to find the church service and everything, and the conversation continued the entire 20 minutes in line and out into the parking lot. And I was like, wow, that is so cool that that guy took the opportunity to share things about God with this guy. Maybe the guy will watch church and seek God after that random encounter. The crazy part is the guy, the preacher guy, youth leader guy, he just was there getting stuff for dinner that night. He wasn't like doing his regular grocery shopping or anything. He just needed some food, so he stopped in. I think God just made him stop in and get some groceries that night. So it was pretty cool just to see how God took something that we could ordinarily see as drudgery and turned it into a blessing, probably, in both of their lives. So then my last story of seeing how God is working is yesterday at nap time, Anna was in her bed just talking away randomly, and all of a sudden I hear her telling her little babies the story of Noah. She was telling them all about what the rainbow meant and how God has promised to never flood the earth again, and it was cool to see her remembering stories about God that I had told her, and that she was retelling them back to her babies. So just some cool little stories of how God is working. You know, what would be something good that you know of? How do you see God being good?
By making a rainbow.
By making a rainbow. What did the rainbow mean?
They'll never flood the earth again.
Yeah. Does God keep his promises?
Mm-hmm.
How long has he kept that promise?
5 years.
5 years? How about like 6,000 years? Remember? I just told you that part yesterday, so you're still learning it. What are some good things that you've seen this week? I'd love to know down in the comments down below what those are, and yeah, just encourage one another with cool stories like this. Maybe make a video about it. I know several people did after I made the last one, and that was really encouraging to go watch their videos and be encouraged by seeing good in the world around us. I hope you guys all have a good day, and we'll see you next time.